This is Drew with Rocky Mountain Ferris. I'm going to do a quick video here and show you the worm factory. I pulled this out of the garage. I received it a few years ago from my sister, but I hadn't actually taken the time to set it up. I was watching some videos online and realized how stupid that is, because I want to get it going. I want to get some worms, eat my trash. Pretty awesome. Really simple system here. It comes with 6 different trays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually 7, I'm sorry, 7. One of the trays is actually a base. It has these cut out pieces, which is pretty obvious, so you know it's the base. That one goes upside down, has 4 legs on it. It bolts into this piece right here, which is the one where you attach your spigot. It also has the drain off. This has all of the juices, so any of the things the worms produce that are liquid form will come down here, they'll go into this base, and they'll come down here to the spigot. I want to make sure you drain this out periodically so that you don't get any backflow up in here, because the worms will drown if they end up in this tray if there's too much water in here. Also, you want to drain it off because these juices that come out of here are really good for your garden. You can put them in your house plants, you can put them in your garden. You can water them down. Usually you want to do about a cup to a gallon of water. That's a really good dilution, and that's the best way to start. So then I have 5 trays here that I can rotate through with the worms. And what you do is you put this one down. You're going to line it with newspaper or brown paper bags, whichever you happen to have, on the bottom. When you first put your worms in, you want to do that, because otherwise the worms will go down when they're scared when you first put them in, and they'll end up in that tray in the bottom, and they might drown, they'll be away from the food, and that's not what you want. So you line it with the newspaper. On top of the newspaper, you're going to put this stuff right here. This is called chore, and it's basically coconut husks. You soak this in some water for a little bit, put that down here, that creates a bedding for them, and then you're going to put some wet newspaper scraps and cardboard scraps and stuff like that you've gotten a little bit damp. Put that down. That gives them a place to hide. They're also going to eat both of those items and create some really nice worm castings for you. On top of that, you can put down your food. Worms will typically eat about half their body weight per day, so I'm ordering a ½ pound of worms, something about a ¼ pound of scraps per day. And it's kind of rotated around. Start at one end, and as you're feeding them, you just kind of go around the side, continuing to cover the food up with the newspaper scraps. And I'll show you when I put all this together, but that's the basic idea behind it. Now when you get this one full, and you have all your worms in here, what you do is you take another tray and you put it on top. And it'll probably sit about here, because it'll be full of worm castings and worm food and stuff like that. Right now it kind of sinks down. And you'll fill this one up, and you start to fill that one up. And as the worms eat, they go up for more food when they're looking for more food. So they'll continue to go up through these holes in the bottom to get more food, and they go up and go up and go up. Once the worms get to the top layer, you're going to open up the bottom one down here, and you're going to have awesome, beautiful worm castings. You'll be able to take this guy, pull it apart, pull that off, get your worm castings, put that back down, and the worms will continue to go up. And you just add trays and until you get to the top, and then you're pulling ones off the bottom. So it's a really awesome system, because you continue to get great worm castings from the bottom, awesome juice for your garden, and the worms get food. They get to eat your scraps, eat your newspaper, eat your trash mail, whatever you happen to have. It's awesome. So I'm really excited. I got the worms on order. Order them from Uncle Jim's Worms. I'll post a link to that and get it all set up for you. It's really exciting. Oh, and here's the lid. Kind of a neat little lid. It's got some basic worm instructions, stuff to feed them, stuff not to feed them, basic tips on if anything goes wrong. And that just kind of sits on top to keep them dark, because the worms like dark. All right. Again, this is Drew for RockyMountainFerris.com. Please subscribe, check out our website, and leave comments.